So let me give you the essence of yesterday. Integrity means honoring the word you give it to you and to others. Authenticity means taking responsibility for what you feel as you and what you project as you, what others feel as you. Clear? You don't need to take the responsibility of people who are not at all involved in your life, their imagination about you. Like somebody from South Africa suddenly comes and expects you should become a prime minister of his country. You don't need to fulfill that. Understand? But with whoever you have involved your life, listen. Anyakara of the people about whom you have anyakara. That is the anyakara for which you have made commitment. Understand? For example, your mother's expectation about you, you have to stretch yourself to that because you have certain expectation about your mother. When you carry certain expectation about others, you are now bound by the expectation they have about you. All of you are able to catch it? How many of you are able to cognize this principle which I am saying now? Because you have a doubt, how many of you are not able to cognize? Raise your hand. Can you guys come out? I will answer your questions. Listen. For example, your mother has an expectation about you. You have to stretch yourself to that because you have expectation about your mother. Understand? You don't need to fulfill somebody who is walking in the street his expectation about you, who is completely unconnected to your life. But you have to fulfill your mother's expectation about you because you have an expectation about your mother. You understand? Life is involved. I have to fulfill your expectation about me if I have an expectation about you. Understand? If you expect that I should behave as your guru, I have to stretch me to fulfill if I also expect you have to behave as a disciple. Or we can completely be independent. You are somebody, I am somebody. Then neither you need to fulfill my expectation, nor I need to fulfill your expectation. But if your lives are involved, you have to stretch yourself to others' expectation. That is authenticity. Have you given a direct or indirect message that you are involved? Yes. Yes. You have to make it clear you are not involved, then you don't need to follow. You don't need to stretch yourself. Yes, come on. I am making it very clear. I am not involved in anybody's life other than the people who have become my disciples or living my disciplehood. Living, being my disciple. And I have no other involvement with anybody else's life. I am very clear. Come on.
Yeah, we doubt that you told that Anyakara, that when we don't have expectations from them, when they have expectations from me, I'm very clear that I don't have expectation from the other side.
And you can say, I am not involved with your life. If you make it very clear, you don't need to stretch yourself to their Anyakara. Understand? For example, you have mother-in-law. You do not have any expectation from her, but she has expectations from you. If you go on complete with her saying that I don't have any expectation from you, and same way I don't want to fulfill your expectations, you make it very clear, then you don't need to stretch yourself to their Anyakara. Till you make it very clear, you are expected to take the responsibility for their Anyakara. That is authenticity.
Swamiji, in my case, my personal, I don't, just I am expressing. It's with my brother and my husband actually. I don't have mother-in-law, father-in-law before
No, no, I am
marriage.
giving you one example.
No, I got it Swamiji because in this case, I'm not expected from my brother, but he expects me that you practice in the profession. And there I was always fought with him that why you want to force me? If I'm interested, I will do it. Because I'm always authenticity, there people want me to show inauthenticity. I don't like that profession. If the cases are authentic, I will go with it. And if I feel the associate is authentic with me, where I have gone, I have seen inauthenticity with the advocates, with whom I have gone also. Because of that, I was not able to proceed with that. But now after coming to this, I have found people who are supporting me and I'm working to the authentic cases. And there where I'm fulfilling, yes, I'm happy with doing it. And coming to my husband, I started the network marketing business myself because I liked it, I loved the environment. And I went to the level of, into that for the knowledge for 7 years. And in between, I was just to my partners, I had Anyakara because I was so much authentic. I went to support my business for my brother who wanted to know network marketing in other company. And there I went to support him and I just went with him, that's all. From third party, they gave, God, Suman has went there. So immediately without rechecking that, they just, without that, they started talking, gossiping about me. So I got it very anger. So at that time I was very, because of my authenticity, they didn't know my background.
No, it is inauthenticity.
Because
If
yes,
you are
Swamiji.
authentic, you will not become angry. You will take responsibility for their inauthenticity also.
Yeah, later then I took responsibility after attending with you, Swamiji.
So understand what I am saying? With authenticity, you will never be powerless. Understand? With authenticity, you will never be powerless.
So,
In my case, I never feel powerless in any situation. Understand? If this happens in my life, what I will do, I'll take authentic responsibility trying to educate them. But if they are very sure they don't want to be educated by me, I'll tell them very clearly, I won't harm you, you don't harm me. The completion. Even for that, if they are not budging and trying to do some conspiracy, then I know.
Swamiji,
If they come on elephant, go on elephant and finish them. If they come by horse, go on horse and finish them. If they come by walk, face them by walk. That is authenticity. You understand what I am saying? How do you think otherwise such a big conspiracy group is not able to do anything finally? Because I also know where to play. Understand? Angry, you would have just felt powerless and you would not have proceeded in any way. Am I right?
Swamiji, further what I want.
Now you have to take the responsibility for their inauthenticity. And first thing you have to make it very clear. So let us have a completion with each other and see whether we can still work together. If that is not possible, at least you live your life, we live our life. I think by this everyone will settle down. Beyond that, if they are trying to conspire, don't bother, do everything above and below the sun. That's it.
Swamiji,
That is authenticity.
Swamiji, when I
Understand?
Yeah, that clarification, Swamiji.
Hmm.
At that time when I went, I didn't know that I was making wrong. Immediately when the gossiping happened, I understood, oh, something is wrong. And then
First thing, please understand, authenticity will not allow you to believe you are a bad guy. That's the main thing. If you are made to believe by somebody you are a bad guy, you have inauthenticity. Listen, one of my biggest success, please understand, all of you, I am giving my life example so that you will understand. One of the biggest success, the reason for my success is, the media was able to convince the whole world I am a bad guy. They are not able to convince me I am a bad guy. I am very authentic in every step I proceed. Understand? I am very authentic and integrated with my every deal and every relationship and every step. And that is the reason. Because there is no inauthenticity in me, they are not able to convince I am inauthentic, I am wrong. So if they are able to make you believe you are wrong, there is some inauthenticity hiding there. Maybe in that business you would not have been inauthentic. You would have been inauthentic in some other way that comes here and takes revenge on you. For example, if you have cheated ABC and all the ABC disappears, F, G, you have not cheated them. You have been very authentic, but they will attack you. When they attack you, you will feel powerless because you have cheated ABC. Understand? Somewhere your inauthenticity, incompletion. Maybe it is inauthenticity even with yourself. That is why I tell you, you don't leave single unfulfilled word, incomplete word. Every word you give it to you, complete it. If you are not able to complete it, sit every night and at least clear it, saying, I gave this word to you, I am not able to fulfill, I am completing it, I am liberating you. Please understand, this one habit of swapurnatva, completion with yourself, takes away insecurity. See, whenever you start a work, you will always see one corner of your mind will tell, no, what for you are going will not be successful. How many of you cognize this? Always one part of your mind. That part is nothing but the incomplete part. Understand?
Then after that, they made me that I'm in, when I started telling that where I'm wrong, come on, prove that, and I started talking to them, and they all kept quiet, Swamiji, because they told me that we will stop you from the company, that this, then I told even, I'm ready, where I'm wrong, come on, prove it, and all kept quiet, and then I just kept quiet for 3 years. After being here, coming to Kalpataru, I was just open, and I went back to them and I told them that you people, without knowing me, not listening to me or asking me, how did you do behind me like this, all that hurted me a lot. Then they all told sorry, and the persons who were partners with me, everybody told me sorry, and again I connected with them, and I was
So see the power of authenticity.
yeah,
Understand?
it worked on that, and now actually I want to drop that business, but complete this business. You have worked so many years. Why you are you can't do that this, and but it's not fighting. I'm just convincing that now I know after going into deep, I can see. I tell him that I'm telling that I don't fail by doing business. I'm not confident in doing business. I have knowledge, I have creation to do that and advocate all. But now,
No. You should be able to do small and big both things. That is spirituality. Still you have to catch it. Understand?
Being authentic about my net worth because of lack of strength. My brothers always, sisters want to know what is my net worth. And I don't tell them the truth, I don't tell them anything. I said, why do you want to know? I don't want to know yours, you don't tell me yours, I don't want to tell mine. Is that, where does it do, am I integrated?
No, you are right. You are authentic.
I don't need to
See,
tell
when
them.
you don't ask them, you have freedom to not to tell.
Okay.
Come on.
Nityananda Swamiji. So as you said earlier, like if you have expectation about somebody, you have to stretch to their anyakara. So let us say I have expectation about my father as well as my mother. My father's anyakara is exactly opposite to my mother's anyakara. So to whom expectation should
I think you have to sit with both of them, work, then finally it will evolve. Understand? You may have to sit with both of them and ask them, then let both of them fight with their inauthenticities, and it will boil down to one anyakara, which will be easy for you. And I think after all, both of your parents have done program. So they understand the tattvas and principles. It will be easy for you. Come on, quick. Yes. If you have any expectations about them, you are inauthentic to their anyakara. Then it's wrong. Then you can make them understand. These are such a simple things. No, you can make them understand. I am healthy. Come on. Why are you constantly putting this word into my head that I am spoiling my health? Quick.
It doesn't get balanced like that. I may have some expectation of one person, and that person may be sending the signal that I have no connection with you. Similarly, somebody may be having expectation of me, and I may be wanting to send the signal that I have no connection with you. So there's a mismatch here.
No, that is what is completion. When you do Purnatva with each one of them, this will be completed. This will become a very clear thing. Who is going to be committed with your life and who is going to be what in your life will become clear in Purnatva.
So it's not connected directly for my Anyakara. In this case, actually, often when I got immediately married, I saw the inauthenticity, the inequalities of my husband's family. He's the last son. When I saw that, I waited for some years. Let me see whether my husband is wrong or they are wrong. Then I saw that it showed clearly that for his silence, those people have kept him far away and are making him inequality. And after that, I decided and I just kept everybody far away. And
But that is not going to solve the issue, because then it is like a giving up on people. Okay?
in this case, Swamiji, even you can't go to court also, it's a family issue.
No. You don't need to go to court, but you don't need to give up on people. Continue to work.
So
It is possible.
And now I went to the extreme.
You will not be facing any more bigger demons than the demons I faced in my life. Do you agree that? When I can do, why not you? Okay?
Sometimes is it my ego that I can't
Yes.
do?
Giving up on people is nothing but ego. Simply ego. Go ahead.
Swamiji, in the relationship, always when I saw you, I accepted you are my guru. When somebody tells I am your mother, when I don't feel I don't feel that motherliness in them.
So you can tell them very clearly, complete with them. You may feel I am your mother, but I don't feel I am your mother. So please don't have any anyakara which I will not be able to fulfill. Complete it.
So when I did that person went and cried before their family, and it was a
That nothing can be done.
it's their
The people will cry forever. Just sometimes people may cry that you are alive. What can you do for that? What to do? Understand? Is it not? So just we'll have to face it.
And when some people come giving easy-going money to us, when we don't expect them, they talk behind us outside all. And
I think better to not to have the easygoing money. That will always make you lose respect on you. It will just make you lose respect on you.
so it's not wrong on our part.
Better don't accept.
Because directly I have told them that you people taking easy money, and because
Oh, don't do anything to the people who are taking. You don't take, and that's all.
Swamiji, in my case actually, in my family, what my husband, how he is earning, I am very happy with it, whatever we are earning, and we are happy fulfilling without asking anybody. But in this case, my brother's family, they are not happy in the society for the state that we are not materialistically showing. And I gave them clarification that we are business people, we invest money into the business. We never show up that we want car or building house, because whatever house we have, whatever that we are fulfilled with that. But they are not fulfilled in that, and they, especially my brother, he tells that in society I can't traveling auto, you are staying in that house. It's my father-in-law's house, which again fulfilling is staying, and they feel very bad to tell society that He's staying in that house. So what?
Tell them even Swamiji,
My knee for that.
you are not wrong in that. In that you are right. Even I drive the same car for last 10 years. What to do? Forget about it.
So
Those
it's
things are
not
not.
our problem.
No, you are authentic as far as this is concerned.